Flick's comments on Real Madrid's derby draw against Atletico. Korea. What happened against Real Madrid was a very ugly situation. Real Madrid announces Courtois' injury diagnosis. Despite not being fully recovered, Mbappe is included in Real Madrid's squad against Lille. If you're a fan and follower of Real Madrid, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and follow our page. Flick comments on Real Madrid's draw against Atletico. Hans Flick, the head coach of FC Barcelona, commented on Real Madrid's draw against Atletico Madrid in the derby match yesterday. Real Madrid faced their rivals Atletico Madrid on Sunday evening during the 8th round of the Spanish League. The match ended in a 1-1 draw, and Flick stated in his press conference, "I haven't watched the game and don't know what happened, but from what I've heard, it's essential to identify those responsible for such actions and prevent them from entering the stadiums. This is not about football or supporting the team." Barcelona players' reaction. After Real Madrid's draw, Barcelona players felt a sense of relief after the Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid match ended in a draw. According to a report from AS, the atmosphere in the Barcelona dressing room was one of comfort. Players concluded, it could have been worse, as they effectively secured their lead in the standings even after the international break. Barcelona will host Alaves this week, while Real Madrid will face Villarreal, one of the top-performing teams this season, and Atletico will play against Real Sociedad. The players viewed the derby draw positively, especially with the expected return of injured players like Frankie de Jong, who may be fit to play against Young Boys on Tuesday, and others like Fermin Gavi and Dani Olmo potentially available for the match against Sevilla on October 20th. Following yesterday's match, Real Madrid is second in the league standings with 18 points, Atletico is third with 16 points, while Barcelona tops the table with 21 points. Korea. What happened against Real Madrid was very ugly. Angel. Korea, Atletico Madrid's forward, described the situation during the derby against Real Madrid as very ugly, expressing his hope that such incidents do not occur again. The match was temporarily halted due to projectiles thrown from the stands at Real Madrid's goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois. After the 1-1 draw in the 8th round of La Liga, Correa remarked, "It was a very ugly situation, and I hope it doesn't happen again, for those who made an effort to watch a good match in the stadium or those watching at home." He added that the referee decided to stop the match for a while and instructed players to go to the dressing rooms until things calmed down. The match got a bit chaotic. This should not happen again. Correa scored the equalizer in the dying moments of the match, stating, "I'm glad we didn't lose to a big rival, but we wanted to win for our fans who supported us throughout the 90 minutes. Let's keep going this way. I believe the team is in a great moment." Real Madrid announces Courtois injury diagnosis. Real Madrid confirmed that their goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois sustained a foot injury following the match against Atletico Madrid. The match ended in a 1-1 draw, and Courtois complained about the injury after the game. Coach Carlo Ancelotti mentioned that Courtois reported a muscle injury post-match. The club's official statement revealed, "After today's examinations on our player Thibaut Courtois, he has been diagnosed with an injury to the adductor muscle in his left leg." Reports indicate that Real Madrid does not expect Courtois to return until after the international break, likely mid-October. As reported that Courtois is expected to miss about 2 weeks and might return for the match against Celta Vigo after the international pause. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano also mentioned on Twitter that Courtois is unlikely to participate in matches before the end of the international break in October. On another note, Real Madrid has Andriy Lunin as the backup goalkeeper, who previously filled in during Courtois' knee ligament injury last season. Real Madrid is preparing for their upcoming match against French side Lille in the UEFA Champions League on October 2nd. Despite not being fully recovered, Mbappe joins Real Madrid's squad against Lille. Kylian Mbappe has been included in Real Madrid's squad for the match against Lille in the UEFA Champions League group stage this week. Marca reported that the player has recovered from his injury and is feeling good, with plans to return to training with the team tomorrow. If everything goes smoothly, it is expected that Mbappe will not start against Lille, but may play some minutes in the second half. The Madrid newspaper emphasized that Mbappe has not fully recovered and will undergo a fitness test on Wednesday. His inclusion in the squad is also emotionally driven, as he wishes to play against his brother, Ethan Mbappe. Real Madrid will face Lille on Wednesday, following their previous victory against Stuttgart at the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid's squad for the match against Lille. Real Madrid has announced its squad for the upcoming match against Lille, which will take place on Wednesday in the UEFA Champions League. Notably, the squad includes the return of French star Kylian Mbappe. The match will see Real Madrid visiting the French team after securing their first 3 points in the previous round against Stuttgart. The squad for the Lille match is as follows. Goalkeepers: Andriy Lunin, Fran Gonzalez, Sergio Mistri. Defenders: Dani Carvajal, Eder Militão, Lucas Vázquez, Jesus Vallejo, Fran Garcia, Antonio Rudiger, Ferland Mendy, Jacobo Ramon. Midfielders: Jude Bellingham, Eduardo Camavinga, Luka Modric, Aurelien Tchouameni, Arda Güler. Forwards: Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, Rodrigo, Endrick,